Welcome everybody, this is Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. We're your friendly neighborhood Beeroes Ty
and Kev.
And we're going to discuss something that you brought to my attention.
Yeah, man.
Which I'm excited about.
So pumped.
Rocksteady.
Yes, sir.
Is making a Superman game.
Yes, they are.
Based in the Arkham universe. So,
that's it.
Okay.
Cheers, guys.
Have a good day.
Holy shit. I am so excited. I'm not a big video. You're a big video game guy.
I am a big video game
guy.
That
is your world.
My world.
Because you're good at it. Me? You're good at it. However, as a Batman fan, I could not pass up the Arkham games. I remember getting Arkham Asylum in 2009. I think that came out. Game blew my mind. Just as a Batman fan, it blew my mind. Just everything about that game, the storyline, the combat mode. I mean, just everything.
And it's come a long way too, from Arkham Knight from Arkham Asylum was the first one.
Arkham Asylum, Arkham City,
Arkham Origins.
Then they did Arkham Origins, and then they did Arkham Knight. I enjoyed every single one. I haven't finished. I know Arkham Knight's been out for a while, but I haven't finished it yet.
I torched through that game.
Really?
Flew through it. I got to the part where I finished everything except the Riddler things, which there's like 243 Riddler question marks. I'm like,
damn. I
want the achievement because I'm a gamer nerd, but I have other games to play, so I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you got shit to do. But I think even you know, avid game players would agree that it's a fantastic video game.
I think it is.
It's a third-person game, right?
It is, yeah. I think it's one of the best superhero games out there. Yeah. I think Spider-Man, when that comes out for PS4, this year, is going to give it a run for its money. But the Arkham series is just phenomenal. The storylines are fantastic. Everything they've done with the Joker from Asylum to now is just awesome. I never played Origins. I didn't play Arkham City. I didn't play Arkham Asylum.
Really?
No, I played Arkham Knight, and I want to buy the remastered stuff. I haven't done it yet, but I did because I wanted to catch up myself after playing it. Very nerdy. I'm not ashamed because I do it. I watched the storyline of the first two games. Well, first three. Origins, Asylum, and City. I watched all three of them on YouTube, the storylines. Okay. And they're all phenomenal, and I want to play them so bad. It's an awesome story. It's an awesome universe. It really is. It's dark. Really is. It's gritty. It's just awesome to be able to play as the superhero through this whole the whole series. Mm-hmm. You get to fight all your favorite villains. And these scenes, some of them are so gritty and dark. It's really cool. It's like the epitome of like the DC universe, the darkness of it. Yeah. And it's fun. And the fighting style from the old games to now, it's so fluid.
Yes.
And everything just pieces together so well. And who doesn't want to drive the Batmobile that turns into a tank in Arkham Knight? Yeah. Wild. Yeah. Especially, I don't know, should I kind of spoil things a little bit?
No, you can. Yeah, I know most
Did you get to the part where you're fighting the Arkham Knight in the tank?
Yes, I did.
Who doesn't like a sick tank-on-tank battle?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Those games, like I said, I mean, as a Batman fan, the storylines, the voice casting, I mean, when you have classics like Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, you know, voicing the Joker and Batman. I know for Arkham Origins it was different. They had two different voice castings because it took place before Asylum, and I guess it was a younger Batman, younger Joker. And I cannot for the life of me remember what the voice actors were. I know the guy who voiced the Joker in Arkham Origins also voiced Two-Face in Arkham City. Yeah. And it's driving me nuts. I can't remember his name. Anyways, they did a phenomenal job too. The whole series is fantastic. So if you haven't played any of them, I highly recommend playing those. But what I heard or saw online was that Superman is their next adventure.
I wonder if they're going to keep it dark or if they're going to make it lighter for Superman.
Well, from what I heard, it's going to be based in the Arkham
universe.
And you would probably know better than I would, but Arkham City, they apparently mention Metropolis, or they mention Superman.
Yeah.
Do they mention Superman or somebody in Metropolis?
I think they mention something with Metropolis. I don't think they mention Superman.
They don't mention Superman. Okay. Or I didn't know if they mentioned like there's a man in Metropolis who has these abilities or anything like that. I don't
remember.
But I heard that's in development, and I should mention Rocksteady did Asylum, City, and Night.
Yeah.
WB Montreal did Origins. Apparently, WB Montreal they're working on something else. I think Batman related. I'm not sure. However, Rocksteady is pursuing the Superman game, which
I think it's a cool change of pace.
I think so. I can't. I mean, just my first thought is, what's the flying gonna look like in the game, and how? From what I heard, is that the world, like Arkham Knight, the whole map or whatever. I mean,
it's open world.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not a gamer. I'm learning. You're teaching me.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be even larger than what Arkham Knight was.
Yeah.
Now, Superman has the ability to fly into space. Like, are you going to be able to do that in the game?
That would be pretty sick.
I mean, could you imagine fight scenes where you freaking take somebody out into space and fight them and then come back down? Now, I know in, like, the Injustice games, like, there was,
the cutscenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I feel if you have a Superman game, you have to... I mean, you gotta... At this point in time, you have to be able to do... I don't know. Like, it took them forever to have you drive the Batmobile in the Arkham games.
Yeah.
So you got to think of, like, what are people going to expect a Superman game to be like?
To be sick to go out in space.
You know?
Sick.
All I keep thinking of is...
If not even just, like, bringing people out to space, if there's, like, a space station that you have to fly up to and, like, you can, like, explore that. Like, that would be awesome.
I just want to punch somebody out into space, fly back up, and then punch him back down to Metropolis.
That'd be awesome.
I just want to do that. Let me do that, okay? You know? I mean...
Tell him. Rocksteady.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know, the Spider-Man game, which looks phenomenal, that's coming out. I'm almost positive anything that you can think Spider-Man would do, you're going to be able to do. Yeah. Superman...
The trailer for the Spider-Man... Sorry, I'll go off to a different franchise again, but they literally have, like, everything in that.
Oh, that
game. The Spidey sense and everything.
That game looks insane. So, I mean, DC, you know, obviously there's always competition.
DC got to protect your turf. Come on.
You have a Superman game coming out. Superman.
Squash Spider-Man like a bug.
I mean, I know Spider-Man is one of the biggest. Batman's one of the biggest. Superman, to me, is like the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah. He's the WrestleMania of the hero universe.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You got to blow our minds with this game.
I agree.
I don't even know if they have a release date or what's going on with it, but the only thing I'm concerned... Well, I did hear that the villain is supposedly Brainiac.
Awesome. Which in Krypton, the series right now, is awesome.
Yeah. That's what you had said. Which I'm totally stoked on. I just hope the story... The story has me concerned. That's the only thing, because I mean, you have...
I don't know. They had great stories within the Batman games, the Arkham games. I don't think I'm really concerned about, as a gamer, I'm not concerned about the story. I think I'm more concerned about the fighting sequences, because Batman, you know, you go from one person to the other because he's a martial artist. He's combat.
Yes.
Superman doesn't do that. So how do you transition from someone who's a martial artist who jumps and spins and kicks and punches and throws to someone who doesn't have to do that? You know, that's what concerns me about this game. It's more the fighting mechanics rather than the story, because I think they're gonna have the right people writing the story.
Yes,
and I think it's gonna be just as amazing as all the other games. I just wonder, how do you make this game as fluid with the fighting and the flying and everything else as the Arkham series.
Yes, I can see that too. I mean, because when you take the Batman games, you have your villains, but every villain seems to have henchmen. So, for somebody who just enjoys, like, in the Arkham games, you can always just kind of fly around the city and you can see, hey, I just want to, you just enjoy that fluid, like, fighting style. Yeah. I can go over here, go over there, and do that. With Superman, you don't really deal with henchmen. No. So,
because henchmen are expendable.
I mean,
they'll just die.
Exactly.
He literally just put his fist to their chest.
Superman. I love. I guess the motion.
Yeah, I was doing the Injustice thing.
That's what it is. Yeah. And 22 Jump Street, the busting through the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, this is a PG show.
Is it? I mean, we're drinking beer, so I don't know how PG it is.
Never mind. Fuck it. But. Superman, he's not going to take on a bank robber.
No.
He needs somebody who's going to compete with his strength. Yes. So I can see, I didn't even think about that. I can see where your concerns are there. For me, the storyline, because, I mean, from what I heard, you're not going to be Clark, which I guess isn't like a big thing. I mean, I don't know how enjoyable it would be if you're at the Daily Planet and your task is to make sure that you print the sports article in time, and it's like, I just want to be freaking Superman. But the story, how long is Superman going to spend in Metropolis? I'm just curious to see what the story's going to be, because the Arkham stories, I mean, everything kind of, one thing led to another, and the Batman villains are more well known than Superman villains. So you could kind of, the way that they kind of had each villain sort of flow into one another, and there's a little side stories, you could get away with that. Yeah. But with the Superman story, I mean, you just don't see Superman walking around the city. No. So that's where I'm just I don't know how it's gonna translate to a game.
It's true.
I think for me and probably other people, I'm just really stoked to be able to have fight sequences where and all I can think of is the Man of Steel movie where he's punching Zod and he hits him and then flies up to him again and hits him. Being able to do that would be sick, but at the same time, it's just, I hope the story is pretty decent too, and I'm not just oh god, it's just, at least the fighting's there,
It's true, you do need a good story.
Yeah.
I have faith in Rocksteady because they've produced well. I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I really am. Yeah. And I also heard that there may be a Justice League game coming out as well, which is going to be multiplayer, which I would assume it has to be. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. But I don't know. And this is all in the works. I haven't heard any official dates or what's going on. Mm-hmm. But I'm stoked. I'm pretty pumped.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
You excited for a Rocksteady Superman game? I am. I'm ready to eat some butt and do some heat ray shit and melt things and fly and all that fun stuff.
Just pick up cars and talk. Oh man.
But yeah, give us your thoughts. Yeah. Are you excited? Are you a gamer? Are you not? If you're not, are you still gonna go buy it?
Yeah.
Go get a PlayStation 4. Go get an Xbox One. Who cares? It's $3. Just go throw the $3 out. Buy a console.
Is it $3 now?
No.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Tune into our YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, comment. The Instagram, @Heroes and Brews. As always,
cheers.
Hey, guys. Don't forget to use our promo code on Tavor, Beeroes. It's BEEROES.
This app, Tavor, will open up your world to all these different craft beers that you never even knew existed. If you download the app, you may find your next favorite beer that isn't even in your area. It could be from Iowa. It could be from Texas.
Hawaii.
Who knows? Hawaii. Check it out. Check it out, guys. You won't be disappointed.